Working on towers is dangerous in nature, but especially when you involve helicopters and the machines and the opportunity for failure.
Power lines are probably the most dangerous things to fly around for helicopters.
I'm glad nobody's got hurt. That's the main thing on any of these jobs. This project is a cleanup of a transmission line fire that we had back in December 30th. We got some hot spots on the transmission line. It actually caught the Teflon within the transmission line on fire from 200 feet up on the tower, clear up to the top of 640 feet. It actually burnt the whole center out of it. So the whole transmission line and everything had to replace. And the reason to replace the antenna is that soot and smoke got up into the antenna. It's a brand new antenna, and the manufacturer would not carry the warranty anymore due to that contaminations.
Basically, we have to take the old antenna down and put a new one up. On this project, we're taking the old one down and they're gonna fix it, and then we're gonna come back and put it back up.
We have a 600-foot tower, so the first stage was setting equipment and getting our rigging, our cables all the way to the top. And that allows us to bring tools and equipment and personnel to the top. We also run through bolts and rigging on the antenna and all the prep, so everything's ready to go when the helicopter shows up. And then as far as today, we like to do our lifts first thing in the morning. So as soon as the sun comes up and the rain clears, we brought the helicopter in, did our site walk, went over everything. And then when we were ready to go, we got people up top, and then the helicopter flew. We hooked them up to the antenna, broke it loose, and brought it down.
The reason why we had to replace the transmission line is because when we changed for the repack, we went from being a UHF channel 14 to UHF channel 33. It's a higher frequency and it doesn't carry as far. Higher frequencies attenuate more as they carry out over the land, but going to 33, we have to raise the power up. Plus, we also applied to maximize the power that we put out at our transmitter site. So we went from 215 kilowatts to 797 kilowatts. So that's quite an increase. So we was putting 43,000 watts up the transmission line, which was normally 10,000. So what happened, that expansion of stuff created hot spots and it overheated inside the transmission line. Since there's no vents or anything like that in the transmission line, it just continues heating. So it got up to about 1,500 degrees to a point where it actually melted silver solder within the transmission line.
When the antenna returns May 30th, we'll meet it back here, basically unload it, prep it on the ground, and then fly it back up, probably same helicopter.
By June 1st, hopefully everything will be back up, we'll be back to 100%, and we'll continue on as normal. So new transmission line, new antenna, new transmitter. So hopefully we'll have a good 20 years, 25 years moving forward.